Gilbert, my crotch burns. How do we feel about
Micro.
that? What up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the UFC's number 4 ranked welterweight contender, fighting Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 299 on March 9th. Gilbert Alexander Pontes Dorino Burns. How's it going, man?
Doing good, brother. Doing great. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yeah, shout out to all my Brazilians and their many, many names. It's a
Yes,
nice
four
little
names.
culture.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Ian Gary was actually telling me of all people the other day
Yeah.
about how they take the mom and the dad's last names a lot of times.
Yes.
So shout out to the Irishman for
Yeah.
educating me on Brazilian culture.
Yes.
Gilbert, first things first, before we get to the fight, how's the shoulder feeling, man? I know obviously
Great.
you tore a lot of
Great.
little things in that
Yeah.
Belal Muhammad fight. Tell me about the recovery.
The recovery been great. It was hard injury during the fight, and I mean it is what it is. We're fighters. We out there putting a lot on the line. Unfortunately, it got hurt, and yeah, there was long 4 to 5 months recovery. Didn't have to do surgery. Did like three sets of stem cells to help in the recovery, and that helped me to avoid the surgery. And we're just getting the arm nice and strong again, getting the range of motion was a slow process, but thank God now I'm 100% shoulders is strong and better than ever.
You know, I was talking to Brian Ortega last week. He obviously has been off for a long time dealing with his shoulder injuries. It's a finicky muscle group, right? I know Yuri suffered a
Yeah.
pretty bad one. Do you have to do anything different moving forward in terms of your approach to training or your approach to fighting to make sure that shoulder stays healthy, or is it not so severe of an injury?
Was a severe injury, but uh, we talk about surgery on the beginning, but then the doctor said, let's put a stem cell, let's take a look, let's wait, don't do nothing for a month. And that was the hardest, to don't do anything and hoping to
Hmm.
don't need a surgery. So after 1 month, I went back in the doctor, and then shoulder was healing. So we did another stem cell, wait another month without doing anything. And then the shoulder was really getting better. I said, okay, now we're gonna slowly start on the PT, and we're gonna get better. And then we still did another stem cell just in case. And then we started PT recovery, getting the arm super strong, and now I have no restriction. Arm
Yeah.
is better, stronger, more range of motion. Like, it was just an injury that happened. For sure,
Mhm.
I kind of forced my body a little bit doing those kind of 3 fights back to back, weight cut, recovery, training again, training camp. I think that has a little bit to deal with that too. But now the shoulder is good. We recover and looking forward to the next one.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. When we look at Jack Della Maddalena, where I guess you have to be the most conscious of the dangers that he presents.
Oh, his hands. He's sharp with the hands. A good boxer, in and out movement, great movement, good defense. Close the distance good, goes to the body. Physically, the strong dude. I saw him. I cornered against him when he fought in the contender series. He fought one of my teammates, Orange Lusa. I was on Orange's corner. That was a 3 rounds war. He won by decision, but I saw how strong he is physically. He's strong, mentally strong. And yeah, 6 win streak, 27 years old, hungry guy. A lot of good things. The guy is very, very tough, but the danger is gonna be more on the feet, especially in the boxing range. That's where he imposes his best.
Gonna see some world champion grappler Gilbert Burns in this fight then?
And 100% we're gonna
I
grapple.
like to hear
We're
that.
gonna
Love
grapple.
that.
I'm gonna throw everything. I'm gonna try to every you guys know every punch that I throw with the bad intention. I try to finish this guy. But yeah, if nothing landed, if he has a good defense with the hands. If I'm not able to connect nothing, we're gonna grapple, bro.
I like to see it. I like to see it, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Usually, you hope when you're fighting backwards in the rankings and you win that, you're rewarded with something that'll take you closer to that title. Is there anything that makes sense for you moving forward here?
No, I cannot pass this guy. I cannot go over him and make plans. For sure, we always have kind of like a thing to call out, a thing to say here and there. We hope, but it's still a lot of things. Still, these fights this weekend, we'll see who's gonna win, who's gonna call who out. Maybe Ian Gary wins, call out Kobe. Sometimes it makes sense for the UFC, So and then we'll see. We'll see. Still gotta wait for the title shot. But my goal right now is to go out there and get a finish. I On my mind, I have to get a finish. I need to get Jack Maddalena out of the way, or at least if I cannot get a finish, dominate him.
Look
Like
good, yeah.
make it make a statement. That's my plan. And then I think that's the key nowadays. If I go there and I destroy the guy and make a statement, I'm good. They're not gonna make me fight back again.
And on like a
But
really solid,
yeah,
like a great
for
card too,
sure.
a huge
For
name
sure.
card, yeah.
Yeah. So if I go there and I look good and I do a statement, I know next step is gonna be good. It's gonna be close to a title shot, maybe a title shot. We'll see. But not passing this guy. This guy's tough. Yeah, and I respect this guy. I like the style, I like that he tried to knock these guys out, try to go forward, strong physically, technically, mentally. So I like what I see on this guy. He's very, very tough.
Well, I like that you're playing a little bit of matchmaker too here with Ian Gary and Colby Covington. You're coming off of the fight with Belal Muhammad, one that many people deemed or expected to be a title eliminator. We don't really know what's going on with UFC
Mhm.
300. It seemed for a long time like Edwards versus Belal was next. A rumor suddenly emerged that maybe Khamzat was going to get the title shot at 300. That didn't work out. Having recently fought him and knowing the stretch that he's been on, how would you feel if Belal Muhammad didn't get the next title shot?
I think he should get the next title shot. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not a fan of the style as much, like point fighter, but he's good and he does a good job. And the win streak says everything about him. He should be the next one fighting for the title. But we do understand that it's an entertainment
Yeah.
sport, that we gotta sell the seats, we gotta sell, and I do believe he's gonna be next. I don't and I strongly believe won't be at 300. That's not gonna be the fight that we
The main
need.
event?
That's not a main event that we need. I think that might be. It's not gonna be May because the pay-per-view May is in Brazil. I think it's June or July. I think they're fighting. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be on 300, and I don't think maybe they play around with Leon Edwards and the other guy, but I don't think so.
Would you want to turn around for Brazil, or is it just way too close?
I can, but we'll see. We'll see. I
Take
don't
care of that shoulder
like
real
I
quick.
said. I don't wanna go
Too
past
far.
this guy. Let me focus on this guy. Really be 100%. Go out there, do my job. Everything goes good. I got no injury. I got anything. They got me a good fight out there. We'll see. But like I said, it's disrespectful to pass this guy. Cannot pass this guy. He's super tough. He deserves my full attention and full respect.
I see you have your gaming headset on. What kind of Fortnite player are you?
I'm good. I can play Fortnite pretty well. Like I was not good at all, but my kids play and they play a lot. And they have all these friends and all his friends. They know who I am. They friends from school. They start playing. And Luke got me playing. Luke say, bro, look, it's
Really?
easy. Go here, go there. He was like my coach. So I start playing, and I kind of like it because I was never into video games ever. I was even too much in the fight, like downtime. I was watching fights,
Mhm.
making notes, like kind of nerd. But now, like to spend more time with the kids, I play. When they want to play, they call me, Lad, can you play? Say, yeah. And I'm getting a lot
Sick.
better. I get a couple Victor Royale couple times. Like I'm ranking now very good. I can play.
Okay, okay, I like to hear that. And a nice break from the fight game. Sometimes you need to clear
Yeah,
your head a little bit.
I do need, yeah.
Okay, yeah, good luck to all those kids out there. Just don't talk too much smack to Gilbert, because
No, no, please,
world
yeah.
caliber fighter right here. I mentioned the Hamzat rumor. What do you think about the possibility? Sorry, how
Uh,
would you feel if Hamzat, who just won a fight at middleweight, got a welterweight title shot?
it's the fight game, We got a lot of guys jumping the line, getting out there. To be honest, the world is not fair, right? Not, a lot of things are not fair. That will not be fair, but will be another thing that is not fair. But the guy sells, bro. The guy has a huge following, a lot of fans. You saw the video when he goes back home, when he goes to where Chechnya, like they stopped the whole thing. He's done. He's a chaos. I do believe he sells a lot. So if they do that for Conor McGregor, it is what it is. For Chimaev, for Adesanya, it's the freaking entertaining game that we're in. So it is what it is.
Kamaru filled in on short notice against Khamzat at middleweight, and I think it's so weird because even though Chimaev won the fight, I think people were impressed more by Kamaru's efforts than by Khamzat's in that fight. What did you sort of glean taking out of it?
I think it it's kind of so intrigued because it changed, because Chimaev's post fight Costa, so
Totally different. Yeah.
very different. And now we're facing a wrestler. You should be fighting a boxer, taller, crazy, pressure forward, not a lot of grappling. Now you're fighting a wrestler like with a different range, change stance. Like it changes so much, it kind of mess with you a little bit. We have to adjust. I think it was a good fight. I was looking forward to I hope they book for 5 rounds because I think that was the thing with Kamaru too. He was a slow started, and Shimaev is the opposite. He's a quick, fast started. He kind of maybe was 10-8 on that first round, and then he just kind of cruised to the fight. And he broke his hand, something happened. But I think it was a good fight, to be honest. But I just think Kamaru wasn't as sharp as we see him. And I think that doing a lot of 5 rounds, it changed, like whenever he start get going, fight is over, my guy. So but it was a good fight. I kind of like it, the competitiveness, both guys pushing forward at the end, they kind of banging a little bit. It was a good fight, it was entertaining. I would like to see again with both guys with the training
Full
camp,
camp, yeah.
especially Kamaru with the full camp. And as a real middleweight, he just feeling like 2 weeks notice, he didn't cut weight, he didn't put a lot of weight, but I want to see a big Kamara at 85. That would be a nice fight.
Gilbert, before I let you go here, I've got a little game I'd like to play. I know you already have a nickname. I did this for Benil recently because we're trying to
Okay.
find him one. So I've got 5 new nicknames for you, and I'd like
Okay.
for you to rank them. The challenge is it's a blind ranking. So when I give you the first option, you have to place it number one, two, three,
Okay.
or
Yeah,
five, and
got
you
it.
don't know what the next one's going to be. So if you put something at number one,
Got
it
it.
has to stay there, okay?
Okay.
All right, first up, I'm sure you got this one a lot. We have Gilbert the Fire Burns. Where are you putting it 1 to 5?
Fire. Fire's number one.
You like it?
Yeah, I like the fire
Okay, dang.
finishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Second option, we have third degree. Gilbert third degree burns.
No, that's five. That's not. I'm fourth degree already.
It's true. Okay, I was actually gonna do that, but nice.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, Gilbert carpet burns.
Carpet.
Like when you slide
That's
your knee
number.
across the carpet.
That's number four. Yeah, that's number
Okay.
four.
So you've got 2 and 3 left. We have Gilbert the sunburns. These are so
That's
bad. I'm sorry.
that's three.
Okay, well, Gilbert, you made the right call going with the fire for number one, but your number two choice by default, Gilbert, my crotch burns. How do we feel about
Micro.
that?
It is what it is. That's what. That's number two now, right?
We've all been there. We've all been there, Gilbert. I'm sure one way or another. Okay. Well, thank you for humoring me and my nonsense, but
For
you did
sure.
better than I think. What did we settle on for Benil? He actually really liked it. Benil Balls of Steel Daryush is what we landed on for him, and he was actually a
I
big fan
like you,
of it.
Benil. Benil is a nice dude. I
He's
like
got to
Benil
use
a
it. He's
lot.
got to use it.
Yeah.
All right, Gilbert, I want to leave you with the last word. I'll do my part very quickly. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Please subscribe, tap the bell, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Let us know which of these nicknames you like the best. Maybe if you harass Gilbert enough, he'll change his nickname before the Jack Della Maddalena fight. It takes place at UFC 299 on March 9th. Gilbert, if there's anything you want to tell the people, the floor is yours, man.
Just thank you guys so much. Make sure you tune in. UFC 299, March 9. It's gonna be a good one. Don't you miss.